Nope. Hey guys. Nope. Hey guys. Ooh. Hey guys. Mm-mm. Hey guys, welcome back to another section of the Z or Personal YouTube channel. I don't know, I have so much excitement in me. I feel so filled with energy. I'm so happy. Should I start with? Yes, I'm so happy. We started Ramadan and we're coming to the end of Ramadan. We're like in the last 10 days of Ramadan, and it's really wonderful because this last 10 days is like filled with so much of blessings, so much of joy, so much of happiness, so much of rewards. Like it's like this is the best part of Ramadan. This is where everybody strives to be a better person. This is where everybody wakes up for tahajjud. This is where everybody tries to get their requests answered. Everybody's looking forward to the night of majesty, the Laylatul Qadr, and like it's like everybody's so super excited about the last 10 days of Ramadan, and I am so excited. Like this is the time where I am always filled with so much of energy. So guys, I am so excited, and I am bringing that much of excitement. I am putting it straight into my video to make this video more lively, more fun, more interesting. I don't know, I feel like I'm here to break tables today, and I look this beautiful. Yes, I know, I flatter myself a lot, and I'm allowed to do that, right? And I look this beautiful, and I'm like, see this girl, see this girl. Sure, it's not easy. This whole face. So I'm going to be breaking the African table today. God, I am so excited. I don't know why. So I'm going to be starting with my first point, which is something every African parent does. Like practically all African parents do this, and it's comparing their children with other people. It's like I'm like, you don't do that, please don't do that, but we don't have the effrontery to tell them not to do that because we're going to get our ass whooped. So it's like they compare us to like a lot of people. They're like, can't you see what this person is doing? Can't you do the same thing as me? And I'm like, I am not this person. This person is not me. You don't even know the other part of this person. You're just seeing the good part of this person, and you're already comparing me with that person. Like, please don't do that. Please don't do that to me. That really breaks our heart. I know I'm speaking for a lot of African children. It really breaks our heart. It really gets annoying when they do these things. When they compare us with other people, I'm like, please don't do that. Please don't compare me. In fact, they compare us with our siblings sometimes. They're like, can't you see what your elder sister is doing? Can't you do the same thing? Can't you see what your... And I'm like, we can come from the same parents, but we're not the same people. I am a totally different person. Because we are sisters doesn't mean we should have similarity in our character or our behavior. She can be good at this thing, I might not be good at that. I and my sister were like totally different people. Even though we look alike, we look so much alike, but like we look totally different. We look so alike, but we are totally different. There are some things I could do my sister can't do. There are some things my sister does I can't do. There are some things that pays her that does not pay me. So why would you be comparing us to each other? We didn't come to this world the same time. We came different times. So why are you comparing us? Why are you doing this to us? Why are you breaking our hearts? That's point one. Let's move to point two. Point two is forcing us to do things we don't want to do. It's like, I don't find they're trying to lead us aright. Find there are some things that they feel is right for us. There are some things that they feel that we should do, but doesn't work well for us. It's like, for example, you're forcing your child to do something that they don't feel comfortable doing. I feel that growing up, I was so comfortable with most of the things I did because like I had a say of mine. I was able to tell my mom the things I didn't like and the things I liked, even though it resulted in so many, you know what I'm saying. But then it was like I was able to tell her things. I was able to explain to her. I was able to tell her the reason why I could not do something. It's like she already knows instantly when I want to do something and when I don't want to do. She's like, Zainab, will you do this thing? And I'm like, So she knows immediately that, oh, this girl doesn't want to do this thing. But then there are some times that they don't want to agree with us. They're like, do this thing, it's good for you, do so well. But then they want us to do it because they are our parents and they want the best for us, like they used to say. But then it doesn't work for us. I don't like it. I don't want to do this thing. Please, could you accept the fact that I don't want to do it? Then thirdly is forcing us to pick a profession, or forcing us to pick a profession of their choice. It's so rampant among African parents that they're already telling people, oh, my daughter is going to be a doctor, oh, my daughter is going to be a lawyer, oh, my daughter is going to be an engineer. But then we don't want to be these things. We don't even want to do these things. We don't want to be a doctor. We don't want to be an engineer. We want to probably be an actress. We want to probably be an artist. So a majority of them don't even want to have anything to do with the medical line or the law section. They just want to be themselves. But then it's like, you have to be a doctor, this one, that one, that kind of thing. I was quite lucky. I had to pick my profession myself. I didn't have the interference of my parents, but not everybody is lucky like me. There's some people that were not lucky enough to pick a profession themselves. Now they suck at what they do. They don't even like what they're doing at all. So it's like so fucked up, it's like so crazy. Then it's like they don't get to understand that there comes a age where you can't decide for your kids anymore, where they have to make their decisions themselves. But then they want to be part of the decision because they feel that it is, should I say, their duty or their right to be part of the decision. I'm like, I am a grown-up, I am an adult, I should be able to make my decisions myself. But then they are like, no, you can't make your decisions yourself because you're this. So it's like, there comes a particular age where you have to leave the children alone, trust them enough to make great decisions themselves, trust them enough to be matured enough to make their decisions. But no, they want to make all the decisions, they want to be the deciders of everything. So it's like that particular thing, part of the things that I don't really wish African parents did. Then there's also another one, feeling that every child deserves to be beaten before they can understand what you are telling them. It's like they are always so ready to use the turning sticks, to use the bells, to use the slippers, and I'm like, don't. I wish I didn't receive some slaps I received. I wish I didn't receive some beatings I received. It's like, fine, I get it, I understand what you're saying, don't beat me, please. But then it's like, spare the rod and spoil the child, and they're like, pa, and they're just beating. It's not really necessary. There's some kids that tend to understand what you're saying. Fine, there's some stubborn kids that, you need to give them some punishment. But like beating, no, there's some beatings, there's some kids that like tend to spoil the skin of a child. They beat them and like that mark stays forever. So there's some times that it's not really necessary. I kind of read in the newspaper one time where a father said he was punishing the child. I think he told the child to put a pot of soup on fire, and she mistakenly burnt it by mistake, and he poured this hot soup on her body, all in the name of training. That is not training. That is just abuse. That is child abuse of the highest order. So a lot of parents mistake child abuse for training. Child abuse is quite different from training. When you're training a child, you won't be that wicked. Don't let me use wicked, but you won't be that vicious with your child. You're going to be more lenient because it's your child. You love this person. You claim you love this child and you beat, you pursue. No, that's not really needed. So like that's part of one thing African parents do that I don't really like. Another one is, I'm trying to remember, I just don't want to forget any points here. Yes, you see, there are some parents that are really, really strict, and I feel that for some children it worked out well for them, but for some children it didn't really work out for them. Being extremely strict does not mean that your child will not be spoiled. Being extremely strict doesn't mean that your child will not do some things. They will do it, but they will not just tell you. See, children tend to keep a lot of secrets because like it's very easy for them to keep a lot of secrets, and you will not notice because you'll be too busy checking out on what they are doing than checking out on what they are not doing. It's like they get busy checking out what you're actually doing, and they don't check out what you are not doing, what you are not telling them, what you are doing in the secrets. So children tend to keep a lot of secrets from their parents because they feel that if they tell their parents will get so angry, their parents will punish them and all those type of stuff. But being extremely strict, it really works out for some people, but it doesn't work out for other people. It's like they tend to keep a lot of secrets. They do a lot of stuff. There's some things they are meant to tell their parents, they would not tell them because of the fact that their parents are strict. It's like a child is in university, like, don't even let me go far to university, secondary school. Child is in secondary school and like they hang out with friends that tell them to like take drugs, go partying. They would do it. They would definitely do it behind your back because they would not want you to know about it. But when you're less lenient, like when you're less strict, when you're more lenient, it's like your kids tend to tell you a lot of things. I know I'm not a parent yet. It's like I don't know anything about parenting, but it's like I know a lot of stuff that as a child I would have wished for parents not to do, to like make their kids closer to them. It's like when you're extremely strict, these children will not tell you anything, or these kids will not tell you anything. So it's like that. Then it's quite annoying when you're trying to like not respect kids' decision. Like they tell you this is what they want to do, but then you're like, no, don't do that because it doesn't work well for you. Like it's like they instantly tell you no, like no. It's like tell them, let them understand that like the reason why you don't want them to do is make them understand the reason why they shouldn't do it. Make them understand the reason why you feel they shouldn't do it. It's not like you should just tell them no, heads off. Make them don't just turn them off. Don't just tell them no. Let them have a conversation with them. Let them explain to you the reason why they made that decision. Let them explain to you properly, not just you turning them off. And it's like some parents don't even want to listen to their children. They're just like, please, I'm so stressed out. Make time for these kids. They really, really do need it. They really, really want it. There's so many things African parents do. I just wish I could say a lot, but it's going to be a very long video and you probably get bored along the line because these are things you probably know but you wish you could tell to your parents. But it's like we are just seen as African children. We understand, but we still love our parents regardless of what they do and what they don't do and the annoying things they do sometimes. We still love them regardless. So it's like, don't worry, we'll be fine, we'll survive. Okay guys, we have come to the end of today's section. I hope to see more of you guys in my coming videos. I have a lot of things installed for you guys. I have a lot of gist with you guys. I have a lot of topics we need to discuss. I don't know what I like to say. So guys, we have come to the end of today's section. I hope you enjoyed this section. Please put in your worst African child moments in the comment section below. Let's have an African child, should I say reunion kind of thing. Let's come together, let's gist, let's talk about the things we can't tell to our parents. So I'll see you guys in my coming videos. See you guys in my next video. Stay safe, stay out of trouble. Perform social distancing where you go out. Use the safety precautions. Please ensure you stay safe. Stay at home if you don't have anything to do outside. And that's just it for today's section. See you guys in my next video. I remain your girl, Z Oyinkersala.